Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Hometown Hero. We've got 2 episodes left in this season, so we've got 2 games today, then I'll play 2 off stream, and then we'll play the final 2 games of the season in Thursday or Friday's episode, whenever it comes out. 4 of the last 5 games that we've played have all gone incredibly well. On balance, you can say probably the last 5 in general have all gone very well, although it does include 1 loss. But in that time, we've scored 13 goals in 5 games. We've conceded only 1 in the 1-0 defeat that we had. In all, it really is a strong end to the season. We're 8 points ahead in the table. Well, I'll show you that in a second. But as for the games, let's quickly run through those. So, of course, the last game we saw was this 3-0 against Welling. We then were home to Hungerford, who we beat 3-0. Pope, Quigley, and Danny Foster scored. Then we were home to Weston-super-Mare as well, beat them 2-0. Quigley gets another one. Pope again. He's run into a little bit of form here. Then we lose 1-0 to Wealdstone. There's the 1 goal that we conceded. Then we smashed Havant at Waterlooville 5-0. Quigley gets 2 more. Eze gets 1. Pope gets 1. And Adam Davey gets 1. And then we beat St Albans 3-0 as well. Taron Hare with an own goal. Semo Ramadan with a penalty. And Joe Quigley gets another one. Ramadan's first goal in 4 or 5 games again. Comes from the spot. But I'm hoping that kicks him on into today's games, into a strong end of the season. So here's the table. Top of the league, 8 points off, 18 points left to play for. We've already definitely guaranteed a playoff spot. Pretty obviously, I don't think we were ever going to get caught there. And quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised to be promoted before the episode later this week. But we'll play that one anyway. We had another youth intake as well. Not too impressed by it. Nothing really to shout home about, which is not unusual for this level of football. The one player that maybe at a stretch be able to be used in a backup role if all of our other strikers die in an unexpected plague is this guy Neil Freeman here, who looks like generic man number 1. He couldn't be more plain if he tried, but I mean he's not ideal, but he probably could just about do a job. Decentish heading, lots of stuff in the green level, and a couple of bits in the bright green as well, but nothing super out of this world. So apart from that, we've got no one even sort of really expected to do very well. The other ones, of course, have been here for a year already, who are Cole Luring, who I don't think will get anywhere, and also Robert McDonald, whose name and hair I love, but who is a player not ideal. And another bit of bad news, we've lost a midfielder. We have lost McKenna to, I think it was Galway. Another sign that we're doing really well. We're losing players to professional teams. At least I think they're professional. I bloody hope they are. If I've just lost him to like another amateur club, I'm gonna be mad. But he's fecked off to Ireland. I struggled to bring anyone in. No one. I couldn't afford anyone that was would have been enough quality. No one wanted to come on a pay-to-play contract. No one would loan anyone to me that would comfortably fit in. So what we're just doing for now is playing Vincent for the rest of the season, pretty much. Like I said, we've got 6 games left. We're going to play a midfield 3 of Vincent, Moncur, and Holland. Eze can drop in if he needs to. But it's kind of gutting. I mean, the fact is that we'll be playing conference football next season. We're going to have to rebuild most of this squad anyway, man. It's going to be a big off-season for me with a lot of incomings, a lot of outgoings. We probably won't see many of these players again. So at this point, it's just a case of staying the course for the rest of this season. Saying that, here is today's team. Horlock is in goal, Lewis left back, Obele and Cole in right back. Obele, by the way, one that probably will stay next season. If you see, he's still comfortably decent enough for us and probably into next season as well. Last 5 games, he's performing at nearly an 8 clip. 719 over the whole season. He really is playing well. And George Armour right back Butler is at right back, who's also having a good 5 games. Vincent, Moncur, Holland, that midfield 3 as we mentioned. Foster into Quigley, and then Ramadan, who again, like I said, I'm hoping starts scoring again. Incidentally, talking about scoring, Quigley's having a pretty decent season. He's got himself he's up to 16 goals now. Ramadan there sitting on 19. I'm hoping they can both crack 20 for the year. If they can both crack 20 for the year, I think that's a pretty successful season for them, personally. It'll be a tight game, but I think Gloucester will lose this one. Fleet are on a high, and home advantage should be enough to get them the victory. This should be a good game. Gloucester sitting in 4th, and again, for about the umpteenth time this season, I will remind you that the press predicted them to come 17th. So they are massively overperforming. Although they came, what was it, 6th last year as well. So they were definitely good. I found it very surprising that they were expected to come that low. And they're proving everybody wrong. Whereas Sutton United, they've slipped all the way down to 10th as well. Looks like they're going to be sitting in this division for another year. Oh my God, they haven't won in 4 games. Who else? Is anybody else? Yeah, Maidstone having a little good run. They're trying to catch up with us, but luckily our form's been pretty decent too. Anybody else? Oh, look at that, Kingstonian suffering. Looks like Woking's gone down as well, or very close to going down anyway. But that's a tangent. Let's get into the game. So what are they playing? They're going to play a 4-4-2. Should be comfortably good enough to get past this. Let's keep going. Eventually, maybe I'll even do it this weekend. I'm going to try and pick up a mic so I can have this sort of coming in from the side as well. So it's not obscuring my view of the screen. But I only have a very limited space right now. So I actually can't see. Oh, sorry. I actually can't see sort of the bottom middle. Sorry, apologies. I actually can't see the bottom middle of my screen, so that's why you probably, over the 30-odd episodes, you keep seeing me going like this. It's because I can't see. And that's why when I mention how many goals is that for this year, despite the fact that it's sat down there, that's because I can't actually see the box where it tells me who scored. But let's keep going. Pick up right where you left off. We've had a good run in, and then we'll... Although this one's being caught on camera, so of course... that's a loss. It's just a loss today. Ooh, that is not a good combination of clothes their manager is wearing. Oh, somebody should have told him that the yellow trousers weren't in right now. With what appears to be an oversized baggy black tracksuit coat. Ooh. Fashion Manager 2017. Saying that, I have a goalie who wears pajama pants into games, so probably shouldn't be making fun of somebody else's fashion choices. Man, we're starting strong here, dominating all of the game. Nothing enough to get a highlight yet, but 60% possession, 3 half chances, nothing clear cut yet. No woodwork. Rabiega's an accomplished crossing of the ball. Yep, let's block him. Kane Lewis has been quite error prone today. Come on, Kane. Pick it up. Travis Cole. Wow, what a half. What a half. That I genuinely didn't even see the half time come in there. There's a lot more to come from you. Let's see if we can win this in the second half. We might go for... I'm not sure. Maybe we go for a bit of a touchline team talk. Uh-oh. Denanga down the left-hand side. Uh-oh, itchy nose. Ooh, Horlock left it. And it nearly snuck into Kendall at the back post. But luckily we were there to clear it. 8 shots, but still nothing worthy of a highlight. Cole with a good header out. It's going to drop to Holland eventually. He breaks into the middle. There's Foster. Spins it forward, but it's miles away from Vincent. Literally miles away. Practically another postcode. It's out here to the left to Smith. Cuts inside again. Oh, George Armour right back Butler is there, and we come away from it. And that's almost as bad a pass. Vincent manages to get on this one, but that is 2 terrible passes in a row by Danny Foster. That's how you pass a ball, Foster. Look at that. Again, why are you going for the aerial passes every time? Ramadan into quickly, slides it into George Armour right back Butler, and he scores this one. George Armour striker Butler has scored a goal in the 48th minute, and we're 1-0 up. There we go. Let's look at this. Come in. Holland into Ramadan. Into Quigley. Slides a beautiful ball into George Armour right back Butler. And he just places it, just sort of toe pokes it underneath the keeper and into the goal. And the man is ecstatic after scoring a goal. He never scores. That's why he's called George Armour right back Butler. We've been over this. Remember, guys, listen. Listen to me. Sometimes I feel like I'm not appreciated in this relationship. All right, let's make a substitution here. Adam Davey is struggling for form, but the Pope is not. Semo Ramadan's had another bad game, so... In fact, actually, let's undo that. Kind of want to just lets ML sort of feel it out. But he is struggling. I'm going to put Pope on for Quigley. I'm going to put Davy on. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do either of those. I'm going to put Pope. I'm going to put Davy on. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put Davy on. I want to see if I can catch Quigley up to Ramadan in terms of goals. So that's what we're going to do. Give Davy 20 minutes to see if he can nab a second one here. He hasn't been playing very well very often, purely because of my love for Samuel Ramadan and how well Quigley's been doing. Realistically, he probably should have played quite a bit more in this 5-game stretch where Ramadan hasn't been scoring. But it is what it is. Holland. Oh, good crossfield ball over to Lewis. What can he do with it? Does he dance round one? He does, and then he cuts it back to Moncur, who goes to Holland. Into George, spreads it into Quigley. There's a shot, and it's in! Joe Quigley, 17th of the season, I believe. Yep, 17th of the season for Joe Quigley. One closer to that 20-goal mark. He's going to score 3 in about 6 or 7 games here. And that's a return the favour from George Armour right back Butler. A very similar pass, just from slightly further out. But first time, slots it in, and then doesn't even bother controlling it. Quigley's there with the goal. And it's 2-0. Right, 90th minute is here. Are we going to sneak another last-minute goal? We've had a few of these recently. Davey puts it behind George Armour right back Butler. That's why you don't play, Adam Davey. Moncur. Nope, there's the end of the game. We could have had one, but Adam Davey decided going backwards was the best way to do it. Alright, so game number 2 here against Merthy T. Now we're playing against the team in 5th. So we've played 4th today, we've played 5th today. Let's see if this one goes just as well. Fleet are on a high, and that form should be enough to get them a victory over Merthy T today. Yeah? We are a whopping 21 points ahead of them. And now 11 points ahead of Maidstone in 2nd, by the way, so there's another 3-point gap we've opened up. Your fleet side can potentially become champions today, should everything fall into place. How confident are you of celebrating come full time? Where's the I don't trust Maidstone to lose? That one. How have your preparations been affected by the 14-day gap between fixtures? Yeah, that sucked. There we go. 4-2-3-1. We're going to bottle this. I can just feel it already. I know I'm not saying that to the lads because I've got to put on an air of confidence, but this is exactly the kind of game that we bottle. I'm telling them that this is exactly the kind of game where we need. We can clinch the title with a win. Now, do we have to win? There was 11 points left. There was 11-point gap with 15 points to play for. So if I win, we'll be at least 11 points ahead, but still with 12 points to play for. So theoretically, I need Maidstone to drop points as well. So if we win and Maidstone do anything but win, we've won the title. I don't trust them to lose today. Do we have the other scores elsewhere? Yes, we do. And they're playing Welling, who I believe are sort of mid-table. Where are Welling? Yeah, 14th. So, I mean, they could theoretically lose that one, I suppose. But we'll have to keep an eye on it. We've got up to 32 minutes in this game and absolutely nothing has happened. Holland, that's a heavy, heavy chest forward. Quigley. Oh, it's Quigley's going to get on it. And he hammers it in. Yes, Joe Quigley, on another mistake from another terrible back pass, gets his 18th of the season. Samuel Ramadan still stuck on 19. Just isn't scoring for the life of him right now. George Armour right back Butler with the hopeful punt up. Tancock with an unfortunate name and a terrible back pass for her. That leads to the goal there. A Tancock. I mean, that's... I suppose Palecock could be worse. Although, I don't know actually. Tancock. I'd probably change my name. Horton down the left-hand side. Oh, George Armour right back Butler shows why he's a right back. Oh, Ramadan isn't good enough in the air to win those sort of headers, and it's powered back towards Evans. Llewellyn into Rawlings. They've got some sustained offensive pressure here. There's a lot of space out here for Llewellyn. Back into Rawlings. Out to Llewellyn. They're passing it around beautifully. And, oh, Gibson is in here. That's a goal. Oh, what a save by Horlock. I'm so accustomed to those being goals. He's pulled off a worldie there. He's diving the wrong way, and he's got back to push that round the post. Hancock cannot get on the end of that, and it's out to Cruz. But are they going to get another cross in here? No. Can we break? Quigley. Come on. Come on, Quiggers. Gets it up to Ramadan, who has to slow because there's no one else. Spreads it into Holland, though, who gets it out to Vincent. Look at this break. What can Vincent do with it? He goes across. Oh, he probably should have shot there. And then Vincent, I don't even know what that was, but he probably should have shot there. He goes for the pass instead. And I think that was a mistake. All right, Ross back into Rawlings. Oh, Quigley there. Oh, Quigley with the defensive tackle. Oh, see Vincent. That's why we need to upgrade on Vincent. He had a really good first game where he came in last episode, but since then he's trying too much exciting stuff. That's a goal. Orlock can't keep that one out. That's Gibson with the header. Great cross in from Ross. It's 1-0. Montel Gibson with his 34th goal of the season. Jesus, he's probably the reason why they're up here. Ross, look at this. That's a peach of a cross in between the two defenders, and Gibson just gets home to nod it home. Horlock can't really be blamed for that one. There's not much he could do there. They've had 3 shots and all 3 have been on target. And they're having more possession. But we can still come out of this match with a win today, and then there's a lot more to come from you as well. So let's get out there. And I should have actually just told Ramadan there that I expect more from him. He has to score again soon, surely. I had a talk with him, and this one hasn't seemed to have worked. Oh, long free kick. It's into Lewis. Are we going to go backwards with this? It's out to Quigley. Spreads it. Oh, see, I thought he was going to try and spread it into George Armour right back Butler there. Quigley nods in. Ramadan. Long. Yes! We were just talking about you, Semmel. Like we couldn't really rely on you anymore. And you pop up with an absolute beauty. What a pass that is from Foster as well to knock that down into your path. Absolute beauty. Look at this for football. Cole up to Quigley. Head on again. Foster doesn't even look at him. And then Ramadan doesn't even take a touch. Just powers it into the bottom corner. Semmel Ramadan, you absolute beast of a man. 20 goals on the season. And it's likely that we get 2 20-goal scorers. Please no. Come on. Oh, Oberle with a beast of a header out. But can we get out to clear it now? It's Evans again. Gets the crossing, but Cole is there. Look at that clearance. Look at that for a clearance. It's broken all the way down here. Come on, Semmel. Oh, I was just hoping you could put the pressure on. Moncur up to Foster. Break Semmel in. Oh, I thought he'd done it. It's Quigley. It's Quigley. And he stands on the ball. That happens every now and again, but he still had a good year. This is a hell of a highlight. Who's actually going to get the end result? It's looking like it could be us, apparently. Nope. Yes. This is just long ball, but it is going to break to Ramadan. What can he do with it? He's not going to score from there. He's too far wide, but he's got it into Quigley. Quigley is his second. An assist for Ramadan. We're 3-1 up. Joe Quigley, 19th goal of the season. We're 3-1 up. What's the Maidstone score? Let's have a look. Next time it comes up and we get a look at this from Ramadan. I thought maybe he'd let the defender get back in too much, but he just slides along the floor. Goalkeeper, don't know what he's doing. He actually takes a step to the left, and that's what ends up having a score. Oh no, we've got another highlight. I said, not like it's bad, but you know what I mean. I kind of Ooh, Ramadan. Should probably have done better. It's going to bounce in. Are we going to get on the end of that? We are. Holland into Foster. Back to Vincent. He's going to lay it back to Lewis. What can Danny Lewis? What can Kane Lewis do with it? Into Danny Foster. Gets it to Moncur, who has lots of space. Out to Holland, who has even more space. Into Ramadan with the long shot. And that sneaks in too. 2 for both of my strikers. And now we're absolutely steaming. Semmel Ramadan with 2. Joe Quigley with 2. What's that now? 40 goals between them with the 21 and the 19. Incredible. Look at this as well. Ramadan, again, doesn't even touch. Just first time. Lays that into the corner. Another multi-goal game for the Ramadan man. What are the scores elsewhere? Maidstone are winning 2-0. We don't win the league if they win, so that's pretty much that, I think. Is that live? I think it is. We still, yeah, it must be. We're still, yeah, it is. We're still 11 points ahead then with, I believe it's still 12 points to play for. I think there's 4 games. There's 4 games left, right? That's what 2 games today, 2 games off stream, then 2 games. So yeah, there must be 6 games left. Uh-oh. Gibson again gets his second, and it's 4-2 with 20 minutes to go. I thought his last one, no, his last one must have been his 34th. I could have sworn his last one was his 35th goal of the season. This is just bad defending. There's a bad tackle from Lewis there, which is unlike him. And then Oberle just gets absolutely drawn out of position, doesn't know which way to go, and he's not really doing anything. 4 shots, 4 on target, 2 goals. That's not great. And they've had 2 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances. They don't make many chances, but when they do, they're incredible. Us, for instance, 15 shots, only 2 half chances. Oberle's nowhere near the ball. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, come on, Horlock. This is where you can really. I know I haven't made any substitutions today either, but the game's just been going so well. I haven't felt like they were needed. But oh, there's a hat trick for Montel Gibson. What a player he is. And with 3 minutes to go, we're now only 1 goal ahead. Do we make a substitution here? Do we bring on... Yeah, I'm going to take... Oberle's looking nervous. As is George on my right back Butler. Oh, and Vincent as well. Maybe I make those 3 substitutions now. So George on my right back Butler. And then Eze for Vincent, I think works for me. And then let's go again. Maidstone winning 4-1. Oh, no way. Come on. Oh, no way. I believe this is... Oh. This is a piss poor goal to give up. Where's the marking as well? Oh. I mean, it's not a loss, but that is... I mean, I did say, I said we'd lose. But that is... Well, we have bottled that big time. It was a different bottle to the one I was expecting. But 4-1 up. With about 20 minutes to go. And we draw 4-4. It's unacceptable. Let's fucking tell them that as well. Aggressive, that wasn't good enough. One of them doesn't even bloody like it. Kane Lewis, you bell end. 4-1 up. With not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go. And we draw 4-4. And concede, including a penalty by a player who was nowhere near the ball. An unmarked corner for the equaliser. And I believe the other one was a bad defensive error. So, oh man, 17 shots. And we draw 4-4.